Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. I should have went ahead and had my bowl loaded up beforehand. Actually, I do have it loaded up. So how's everybody doing today? We're live. It's another episode, CryptoTalk.news. Having another lovely day. Thanks for checking it out. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Ring the post notification bell. That way you can get alerts every time I go live, just like this, or upload a new video. And I went live earlier just from my phone because I wanted to show you guys that I got my first HashFlare mining payout. And what was great is I actually didn't start mining until sometime around this time yesterday. But I received my first payout this morning. It was approximately, after their fees were taken out, was approximately $61, $60 or so in Bitcoin. It was $70. They took their pay or their cutout, which was about $9, $10, and there you go. So I'm going to show you that right here. As a matter of fact, you can see right here on HashFlare. So what's cool, what I like about HashFlare is you can choose right here with this reinvest button up here in the corner. You can actually choose right here above my head, as a matter of fact, right over here, that reinvest button. You can actually click on that reinvest button, and when you do, this screen pops up that says the reinvest function allows you to automatically buy additional hash rate as soon as your balance allows it. It says now, activating this function will use your current balance to purchase the maximum possible amount of hash rate. Now, after every payout from the system, it'll check and see if your balance is sufficient enough to make at least the 10 gigahash, and then it's going to purchase as much as it can. So I do have that saved. That is going to start tomorrow. I just reinvested what I had, and it got me 400 gigahash is what it did. So what I mined yesterday got me another 400 gigahash, and I have it set up to auto reinvest. So tomorrow, more than likely, it'll be just a little bit more than 60 because it's 25.4 terahash instead of 25, and then I'll reinvest all of that automatically first thing tomorrow morning, and then just continue to reinvest, guys. It cost me right at about $4,000. Worth of Bitcoin to start this mining contract. Now, that was to get the 25 terahashes. Now, I understand that not everybody has that much to start with, but you can start smaller. Now, when it comes to mining, you really need to start with a few terahash. Now, on HashFlare, a terahash is like 150. So it's like $1.50 a gigahash. That's not that bad. You pick your slider. I mean, let's see. So you can get 2 terahash for $300. And if you go over here to Coin Wars and you check out for mining, it'll start to get a little bit profitable. But obviously you want to grow. I put 4,000 in. I'm getting out about 60 a day now, and it's not even 60 a day. It's not judged on actual the value. It's judged on the Bitcoin. See, I was paid out 0.00368089, and that was before their fees. So it's not saying, oh, tomorrow if Bitcoin shot through the roof, it's not going to give me less Bitcoin to compensate for the value of $60. That's not going to happen. And that's what I like better. It's just going to be mining. And I bought more power, so it's going to be mining harder. So I like that setup. I like that. I like the auto reinvest, so you don't have to worry about it. I want to get that to 1 million. That's really what I want to do. I want to have 1 million terahashes. 1 million terahashes. Or 1 million gigahashes. Either way, I want to have 1 million. Yeah, 1 million gigahash. I think, which is technically a petahash. It might be 1 billion gigahashes as a petahash, but You know, I want to get it built up to at least that. I know that there's some other people on doing YouTube videos and just mining in general that are making several $100,000 up to $1 million a year just from mining Bitcoin on cloud mining sites. And of course, it takes some time to get there. But there's no time like the present. Now, you're not missing out. This is not missing out. Don't get missing out syndrome. Learn and understand. I've made some mistakes. Hey, Ludo, what's going on? What's going on, my friend? Hey, guys, so Ludo in here is the reason why I was getting ready to do a $4,000 Davercoin loan yesterday. And he's like, man, I'm mining with HashFlare. I was like, really? He says, yeah, I'm mining with HashFlare. And he said he started off with 50 terahashes, which is right around $7,500. He said he started off with 50 terahashes. You can pay with a debit card, too. And then within 10 days or so, with the money that he was making, he was able to reinvest and bring it up to 100 terahash. Okay? Excuse me. 100 terahash, and now he's mining, you know, $100,000+ a year in Bitcoin with that 100 terahash. And it's going to continue for a year. That's one thing about HashFlare is those, yeah, that's what I'm saying. One thing about HashFlare is the mining contracts are only a year. Now, I'm going to get to a point where I'm not just going to reinvest. I'm going to start pulling some of my Bitcoin aside. Because when Genesis Mining has their lifetime Bitcoin mining contracts available, you definitely want to pay for those because those are extremely valuable. 5.450 BTC, 5.45059.245 BTC. Yep, approximately, exactly. I mean, guys, that's 5 Bitcoin. 1 year of mining gets you 5. You can get that 5 Bitcoin and keep it, and if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, you got $5 million. Now, here's the thing, guys. Bitcoin's not an asset, or it's an asset. It's not a currency. Can it be used as a currency? Yes, but right now, for how long it takes for transactions and the cost of transactions, it's not best to use it as a currency. It's best to it's best to collect it. Right now, collect them. Collect them. Now, let me jump back here real quick. We were talking about 2 terahashes now that this popped up here. Coin Wars. Mining calculators. And you go to Bitcoin Miner. Okay. So you'd have 2,000 gigahash. Is 2 terahash. What was this? Power watts 0. Pool fees 17. Hardware costs $300 is what it costs. You're about to store paper wallet for 1 BTC? Yeah, that's cool. That's a good way to do it. So even if you started with 2 terahash, guys, it's going to take you a minute, but actually it's best to not even start with 2. Okay, 2 terahash, it's going to take you 66.14 days to get that back. So sorry about that. To get that back, it's going to take 66.14 days. Okay, and then anything after that, you'll be running profitable. So if there's 365 days in a year, approximately 300 of those days, you're going to be mining all profit. Now, if you reinvest and reinvest and reinvest, then it will quickly grow. I mean, as soon as you get to 4, it'll still be about 66 days. Or no, to break even. Oh, no. You're going to have to worry about your costs are going to be a little bit higher. Let's see. 600. Calculate. Okay. 66.14 days. But look at here. So you're making 38 cents an hour, approximately $9 a day, approximately $63 a week. This is passive income. This is Bitcoin. If the price of Bitcoin shoots up, this is all going to go up. It's all going to go up because you're actually going to be getting paid. You're mining. You're going to be getting Bitcoin. You're not going to be getting the dollar value. That's just what the dollar value is now. You're going to be getting the Bitcoin. You're going to be getting the Bitcoin each day, each month, each year. You reinvest all that and you get yourself to a nice steady income to where you can cash out some of your Bitcoin and keep some of it, and then you're paying yourself US dollars by cashing out that Bitcoin. You're paying yourself US dollars. And see, I need to smoke again. You're paying yourself US dollars and you're able to keep Bitcoin. So you're allowing yourself to store some of your asset to keep the value going up. And you're able to also still be able to have some money for yourself as well. Yes, Bitcoin is important. Now, here's the other thing, guys, is it's not just Bitcoin, though, because, I mean, Ethereum right now is going through the roof. Okay, 770 last time I checked. Coin market cap, let's see. Yeah, 784 right now for Ethereum. Even Bitcoin Cash broke 2,000. You know, Ripple's up to 77 cents. I remember somebody said if it gets to 33 cents or 30 cents, sell Ripple, and now you're seeing Ripple at 77 cents. You know, this is the Cardano that came up out of nowhere. IOTA. I know some people that are trading a lot of IOTA. You know, Monero's not bad. Zcash is up here. It's number 22. But I mine Zcash through Genesis Mining. Yeah, it will. And there's a lot of these others. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should be, in my mind, and in my idea, what I'm doing is I'm collecting Bitcoin and Ethereum. I haven't started collecting so much Bitcoin Cash yet, but Litecoin I'm collecting. Dash I'm starting to collect. Monero, I do mine a little bit of that, but right now I'm actually having it pay me out in Zcash because Monero's only 365 or 367, and Zcash is 583. It's almost 600. I mean, that's Zcash has jumped up like 100% in the last, almost 100% in probably the last week and a half or so, 2 weeks. So you know, BitShares, Tether, Verge is one that's up. I'm trading that right now. I actively have some, and some Neo, not a lot. This is just I don't have much in this trading account. One, because I don't like Bittrex. They still have not verified my second level, so I can do withdrawals. Yeah, you're definitely secured. Oh, your Ledger Nano has arrived? Right on! Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That's my man right there. Let's see. I'm going to put it up on the big screen. There you go. Nice and secure. Right on. What did that cost? Like a bill 20, 120 or something like that? So guys, this is where I'd say start mining. You can use HashFlare. You can go there, sign up for an account. You can click the link in the description or use the referral code in the description if you would like to as well. Genesis Mining, I believe there's a code at the bottom for 3% off of Genesis Mining. And then shop.bitmain. And just look, as soon as you're able to start buying these miners, I'd say buy it. The reason I say buy it is because you're going to get your money back They're sold out now. You're going to get your money back. They literally, it's plug and play. It's plug and play. Anybody that has a computer that can get online, that can do Bitcoin transactions and understand Bitcoin, can mine Bitcoin, can buy one of these and can mine. You can. I'm not saying you'll necessarily be able to build a miner. I'm not saying that, but you can buy this Bitcoin. It is complete plug and play. Okay, you don't ever have to worry about a cloud mining site going down. You don't have to worry about nothing like that. But you need to look at your power costs and power consumption. You need to look at all that stuff. And the reason why is because it might be actually cheaper for you to mine via cloud mining and make more money versus owning hardware. I've actually went to the power company here. I know what I pay per kilowatt hour of power here. I also know that I have a 2-acre property, and if we can get the other 2 properties next to it, we're going to have around 3 acres, 3.5 acres, and we're going to put solar panels up and probably something for wind, maybe not a big one, but I would like to harness some of the renewable energy that we have available to us to start mining with my own S9s. S9 is the beast. Yeah, I'm waiting. It is old. It is old. And a lot of people have been waiting, and that's all I'm waiting for. Seriously. Now, I do think it's kind of strange that this last shipping of January 21st through the 31st, 2018, usually they would have already had another date up and start selling. So they might announce the new machine right after the first of the year, after these ship. I don't know, but I'm excited. If they can come up with something new, believe me, I'd get it. At this point in time, I wish I knew how to build a miner. I really wish I knew how to build a miner. The problem with this building a miner is if somebody knows how to build a miner, they're already building them. They're already building them for themselves. So to get them to build you one, and then you can pay a little bit more money, and you can get an S9 from eBay or something like that. But why do you want to pay double the price to get it if it may be fucked up? Sorry about my language. You know, because I've been looking at them at eBay as well. I've been looking at them at eBay. Here's the thing. Even if you pay double price for it, even if you pay $2,800, say you pay $3,200, which are some on eBay. Guys, it's profitable. It's profitable. As long as it is a good, solid miner and it's working, it's profitable. There's no reason to not, because that it's not like a mining contract. It's not like a mining contract in a year, it's no good. You'll still be running this. As long as you keep it in good condition, you'll still be running this in a year. And hopefully, you'll have 20 or 30 more to go along with it. I'm just saying. And you can use the mining calculator at here. I mean, like, so 13.5. And actually, it runs a steady 12. Power watts is like, what, 2,600? I got 10 cents. Pool fees at like 5%. It cost you $3,200 for it. Calculate. There you go. You're going to break even in 122 days. And you own this. You own this. So for as long as that miner is alive and grinding away, you are making Bitcoin. It's not like you have a you have a 1-year mining contract and it's going to take 4 months, 5 months of that to become profitable, and then you're only going to be profitable for 5 or 6 months, 7 months. No, this isn't the case. This is if you know you're getting a good, solid miner from eBay, I suggest buy the fuck out of them. But you got to know that they're good miners. Yes, you can get pool fees as low as 2% or even 1%, and let's see that. Let's drop it down to 2%. Then you're profitable in 117 days. You're knocking about 5 days off of that. If you can get it down to 1%, even better. But when you start adding more machines, I mean, 10 of these would be a beast. Seriously. You get it down to 1% and it's 116. See, with one of these, you're still making 10,000. You're making over a half a Bitcoin a year. A year, you're mining over half a Bitcoin. Now let's up this. Say you have 10 of these. We'll add a 0. We'll add a 0. Power's still going to be the same. Pool's still going to be the same. Let's say we'll add a 0. Let's say you paid $3,200 for each 10. For everything. I mean, straight up the board. You didn't get no deal like from Bitmain and buy them at cost or buy them at the price. You went through eBay. You would still be profitable in approximately 116 days. But you would be earning $11.49 an hour, approximately $275. This is at the current rate of Bitcoin. Essentially a half a Bitcoin a month, 6 Bitcoin a year. With 10 of them, you're doing well over 100,000 a year. Well over 100,000, 6 Bitcoin a year. Very, very profitable, even if you're paying $3,200 for the miner. The only time that it's not profitable like that is if you pay $3,200 for the miner and the miner doesn't work. I don't want to go on babbling. I want to give you guys good content, strong content, valuable content, and I want to give you good information that allows you to learn and then make educated decisions on what you would like to do. I'm not here to pump BitConnect. I'm not here to pump Davorcoin, Davercoin, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced a ton of different ways. I'm not even here to pump HashFlare and say, sign up under my link. If you want to, you can. I'm showing you that I just started this yesterday, and I will be mining $1 million a year worth of Bitcoin. I'm saying in the next 60 to 90 days is my goal. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. I have some advantages over other people because I have some businesses. So I make some money with my businesses. But I'm not pulling money out of those businesses to actually do this. I'm just pulling it out of my regular pay. Like, I literally pull my money aside from my bills. And all of my extracurricular fun stuff is pretty much right here. I give myself $50 a month for renting movies and stuff like that with my wife and going out or whatnot. The rest I'm putting all into Bitcoin and into mining, actually. And then I'm going to take some of that coin and I'm going to do some crazy things like new MIV ICO, the Bither Cash ICO. I probably will throw some in Davercoin. I probably will throw some in BitConnect just to see what it does, or just to put some more in there. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I want to do some giveaways. I want to help educate people and you know, do some giveaways and stuff like that. So I probably will be implementing some sort of Bitcoin giveaway daily into the broadcast. I'm going to go live not only here from the computer, but I will be live on my phone. I travel from Missouri, where I'm at now, to my place in Denver, where I've also got businesses, you know, and I go back and forth. So, you know, I'm going to show that all to you guys. But the whole point around this is to help educate you and give you more information about cryptocurrency, not blowing it up saying, yo, if you can do this, hey, I'm not hating on any YouTuber that's making a shit ton of money with Bitcoin or Davercoin or anything like that. Everybody likes to see it. Okay, here's where I'm at with it. Those people would not be at that level. They're just like you and me. they wouldn't be at that level had they not had a bunch of people sign up underneath them. I'm not hating. We all who want to be successful also want to see people be successful and see people at that level. If you think you're going to get up to or past them, your best thing to do is not sign up underneath them. It's to sign up underneath somebody else or to sign up underneath yourself. Just your own thing, no reference. And the reason I say that is because every time you reinvest, they get paid. So basically, they're already ahead of you. And then no matter how many people you get under you, every time you and they reinvest, it's just pushing them farther ahead. Yeah, it's all referrals. Here's the thing, is the best way that referrals are going to help for you. Now, you don't have to get referrals to make money. I've got like 2 or 3 referrals. Let me pull up my BitConnect account right here, guys. I have 2 or 3 referrals. Okay, I've made $16.10 in referrals. The rest of the money I made in BitConnect is money I'm making in BitConnect. So can you make money without getting referrals? I've been doing BitConnect for almost a month and a half now. $16.10 in my affiliate bonus. But my lending profit is $976, guys. $976 in lending profit in the last, what, 45, 50 days? And excuse me, my total investment is $2,520, and my total active investment is $2,520. So basically, off of $2,520, I brought in almost 50% of that, $300 or so, less than 50% of that, in 50 days. And I've still got, what, I get it back in 299 days or something like that, 279 days. So, yeah, some of it I'll get back in 239, so 50 off of that. So I still have like 190 days left on that money that's in there. So, you know, I have no doubt that I'm going to make 150% on that or so. What I'm currently doing is each day that comes in, it comes into my lending wallet as a dollar value. I take that dollar value and I trade it to BitConnect for its dollar value. And then I've been exchanging it for Bitcoin and then sending it right here to my Exodus wallet, which is almost empty because I went ahead and bought all that hash, or all that hash power, all the mining power from HashFlare. So that's why I keep, like I said, Bittrex frustrates the shit out of me. Bittrex does. I like Bittrex a lot, except for the fact that they won't let me withdraw until they do my other verification, which they have to do manually, which they're over inundated on doing, and I've been waiting 3 weeks now. So I am kind of frustrated with Bittrex on that. As soon as I get that handled, really it's probably the go-to market that I'm going to be trading on, just because they have so many coins available to trade. I mean, I don't know why I like it. And then I do plan on getting up to Genesis mining as well. Genesis mining, though, you can't do a transaction under $25,000. So with Genesis mining, or not Genesis mining, with Gemini, sorry, the Gemini exchange, Gemini. With Gemini, you have to do a minimum $25,000 transaction. So when I get to that level, that's what I'll be using is Gemini, because a lot of people like that. As you can see, look at Gold Coin, 113% today. Unbreakable Coin, which I used to have a lot of and sold it, 137%. Bitcoin Cash up 17%. It's getting crazy. And NXT up 27%. Look at all these greens, guys. If you're in any altcoin right now, I mean, you're probably doing well. Everything is up right there. Like, everything is up, guys. Everything. Look at second page. Everything is up. Third page. One thing is down. Red coin. Fourth thing. All green. Fifth. Two down. Guys, it's not always like that on... It's not always like that. But that just shows you, if you're holding altcoins right now, your wallet is going up. Bitcoin, altcoins, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're holding right now is going up. I've got Bitcoin, I've got Neo, I've got everything. A little bit of everything. Dope coin. I got rid of most of the dope coin, but I still got 2 left. You know, I wouldn't mind birds jumping up about 100%, 200%. That'd be really nice. But you want to be a little bit diversified, and see, that's why you want to be a bit diversified, because everything's going up. And then if you can catch it when a coin's going up and Bitcoin's going down, then you can trade that coin for Bitcoin and actually get more Bitcoin than what you would have. So you look for stuff like that too. That's why it's good, because some of these altcoins, for the most part, today is something I actually haven't seen. But I've only been doing this a few months. But if generally, if Bitcoin's going down, there's altcoins that are going up. So that's good. If you're holding those altcoins and their value is going up, and its value against Bitcoin, Bitcoin's value is going down, then when that coin is at its peak, ultimately you can sell it for money on some of these. But what you like to do is trade it for Bitcoin, so you get more Bitcoin to collect or whatnot than what you would have had you traded it before. You would have got very little Bitcoin. So, you know, that's what you want to watch for. And believe me, it's a lot of learning. And if you don't have patience, time, and the willingness to lose money freely, then it's probably not for you. And you most definitely don't want to try or start with trading. The simplest, easiest thing to do is, if you decide to get into cryptocurrency, start off by getting a Coinbase wallet. I believe there's a link in the description. Hook up your bank account or your debit card and purchase. That's it. That's it. You know, make your purchase and hold on to it. It may go up, it may go down. Learn more about that coin. Learn more about all the other coins. You know, if you're going to buy multiples and you want to start getting into a few different ones, go to coinmarketcap.com. See what some of the biggest ones are, the top 10. Study them. Not why they go up or why they go down, but learn. See what they're about. Why it was created, what it does. Look at the value, how much is traded, you know, and then make an educated decision on what coins you want to collect. Yeah, and get ready to talk about cryptocurrency all day. I went from not knowing much about it to my wife is like, will you ever shut up about Bitcoin this, cryptocurrency that, Bitcoin this, cryptocurrency that? I'm like, probably not going to now. You know? Probably not going to. And here's the thing, guys. You don't even have to look at it as getting rich. It's learning something. All of this will have some sort of value and more, not necessarily uses, but it's where the world's going to. It's the future. Now, I'm not saying that to get rich. I'm just saying that their cryptocurrency has a place in its future. Blockchain technology has a place in the future. And this is, you know, the sooner you start, the better. But if you feel comfortable with it, the sooner you start. It hasn't had its biggest time. It hasn't had its biggest growth. It's not even as big as the internet boom was. The whole dot-com bubble, this isn't even as big as the dot-com bubble was. Value-wise. It was like $5 trillion. This isn't even $1 trillion. I mean, Bitcoin alone has a $316 billion market cap. The next closest one, Ethereum, $75 billion. Add them all up, there's maybe $1 trillion in cryptocurrencies, but then you're still short of a couple of trillion. So, I don't know. Again, I don't want to be redundant, guys. I want this to be informative and educational. Well, and there is surely to be a bubble, but it'll find its spot and level out. But again, how could it even be close to popping if we're not even close to bubble status? They're saying it's a bubble, but it's not even at a bubble status. Like, it's not even as big as what the dot-com boom was. And the dot-com was basically all U.S. focused companies. And you know what I'm saying? Where this is global. This is global, and it hasn't even got dollar value size as big as something like the dot-com bubble. So if this is going to be a bubble, you're not going to see, I believe, my opinion is you're not going to see any type of serious dropping or downtrend of a bubble for, I'd say, until the price is 500,000, a million, and then it might drop down a few 100,000, trickle down, and then kind of, balance in between a 250,000, a million, or maybe it might be 2 million and then drop to 500,000 or drop all the way back to 1 million and kind of steady out there. But getting in now doesn't mean you're getting in too late. So you don't want to have that missing out syndrome and just jump into it. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of had that at first. I'm buying this, I'm buying that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Then next thing you know, I'm like, yo, I thought I actually had more money. And then I'm realizing all the fees and this and that. And when you trade and here, and I'm like, oh, man, I got to pay more attention and learn more. It's not like stocks at all or anything like that. Now, I mean, trading ideas are and patterns and stuff like that. But once I started seeing all that, I was like, you know what? I've currency traded, I've day traded, I've been all right. I've lost very little. When you take all my losses and all my gains together, I've lost, but I've lost very, very little, a couple $100. Not as opposed to thousands. So, I'm sure things could have been worse. But it wasn't something I was always doing all the time. These markets move so quick and they're 24/7 that if you're going to trade, you need it to be your life. You need to make, you need to be able to dedicate it to it and do it or figure out ways. I'm learning that there's ways to be able to do stuff where you can basically set up trades in advance. And when you do that, when certain numbers, if it's going up or down, certain plateaus or numbers are reached, you have APIs or you have already automated sell orders, buy orders that will go into effect. And you can essentially trade on the coin's value based on what you think it's already going to do and pre-program those trades, which I think is pretty cool. And something I'm going to look more into. But again, it takes time to set that up. It takes time to set it up. So, and you've got to have the willingness to do it. So again, this isn't let's just jump in and da-da-da. No, it's an asset. You want to decide which assets you want to hold, what wallet you want to hold it with, how you want to keep it secure, all that stuff. So don't just get into it thinking, hey, I'm missing out syndrome, and I don't want to miss out, and just jump into it. I think that if you realize, yeah, they compare it to Tulip Mania a lot. Yeah, I think we'll be, yeah, I think we're going to hit right about 22, 23K by the new year. We might jump up to 25 and then settle below it. So we might hit it, but I don't think so. And Tulip Mania also was not all around the world. And they weren't intangible. This is intangible, which is good. they're not durable, scarce, not programmable, not fundable or verifiable, and not divisible, and hard to transfer. But tell me more about your analogy. Yep, you're correct. Exactly. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head there. Seriously. They can't compare it to Tulip Mania. And really, if you want to look at Bitcoin, it's not so much a currency as it is gold 2.0. Look at it like gold 2.0. Except for one thing. Gold's tangible and Bitcoin's not, which is great, because if you want to pay for something with Bitcoin, whereas, yes, you can pay for something with gold, but if you want to buy, if you're in California and you want to buy a car from somebody in New York using gold, how are you going to get that over to them? Where if you were sitting in California and you want to buy a car from somebody in New York with Bitcoin, you can do that. So, you know, that's why it's actually better than gold. Gold 2.0. Anyways, my son's back from school. I hope you all learned something. Thank you very much for hanging out and chatting with me. Yep, that's little old Jude. This is crypto right here. Say hi. AKA Groot. And guys, I'll be live later tonight or first thing in the morning when I get my payout from mining. Take care and have a great day. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit that subscribe button below, ring that post notification bell, and get alerted every time I go live or upload new videos.